Warning: the following episode contains strong vulgar language and equally strong opinion on the world of sports. This is meant to be informative entertainment. Any views, statements, and opinions shared throughout the show is purely for comedic purposes. For younger audiences, ask your parents for permission before proceeding. Please enjoy.
And here we go.
All in. All in. All in. We're all in with these young guys coming up.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
I know you're hurting, and I wish I could say something that was classy and inspirational, but that just wouldn't be our style.
Welcome to Tossing Balls with our hosts, Dave and Brandon.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Pretty exciting time. Also
Pretty
quite
interesting.
dangerous because pre-exploding weather is happening.
Exploding weather here in Minnesota.
That's some dangerous shit because maybe not all of you know, but we do have a lot of trees, especially if you head up north.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And
Just a
it's just
couple.
going to start popping off,
That's because the sap's going to freeze and it's going to expand.
of course.
And it goes,
Because when stuff freezes, it expands. That's science.
exactly. Didn't know you were going to learn shit on this episode today, did you?
Don't worry, you still haven't.
No.
Yeah, we're getting there.
What she said?
It's pretty exciting time. But anyway, hey, we'd like to welcome you to another.
Exciting episode of Tossing Balls. Dave and Brandon.
Yep, salute.
Welcome back, y'all.
Yeah, pretty exciting times. We are in the middle of playoffs. I mean, it's a sorrowful time or exciting, depending on where you're at.
Some are winners, some are losers.
The Cowboys are still eliminated from the playoffs.
And so are the Chiefs. Wow.
Yeah, we got a couple new coaching things that have happened.
Yes.
Coaching searches that have really tipped off. Other ones that don't seem to be getting a lot of, I don't know,
And
calls back.
yeah, not yet. Not yet, man.
But we will get into it. Let's do our recap right away with our divisional round of the NFL.
Saturday, we had the Bills at the Broncos.
Yes, we did.
Great game. It was a great game.
Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Broncos defense, Bosa, and the Bills defense play. It was a good game.
It was a very good game.
This one going to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
At one point in time, the Broncos seemed like they were on top of it. Bills managed to do second half comeback type scenario. We go into overtime. Close game.
Very. Couple of questionable calls, if you
Well,
will.
that's going to happen.
I mean, and it's just the AFC West that pays the refs to win. Because, I mean, the Chiefs do it. Now, Denver?
Now Denver's doing it.
Yeah, I feel that's what's going on here.
Yeah, we had a catch that wasn't a catch because it was an interception, not a catch, even though the receiver caught the ball,
And his
slightly
knee was
bobbled it.
down.
Not only his knee, he fucking falls to the ground. He's on his back with
Yeah.
the defender rolling over him. The defender pulls the ball away, and they went, "Oh, that's an interception." He didn't have it long enough. Which every other fucking time, it's a catch. If he went to the ground with the ball,
Well, it happened in another game later on.
it did. It would happen in the Bears-Rams game.
Mhm.
Devontae Adams would be stripped of the ball almost immediately
Yeah.
as it goes to the ground. They went, "No, never mind. That's Devontae.
Mhm.
I got to put his money away." But hey, the catch.
Yeah, so money's getting taken from the AFC West, Broncos, the Chiefs, not the Raiders because they can't afford it because they're still paying
way
coaches.
too many coaches.
Chargers, and they don't cheat; they play. What? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, this was a really good game. Josh Allen struggled early.
He did.
Uh,
But he did Josh Allen things,
he did do Josh Allen things.
He ran a lot.
He had to. That defense was actually playing really good against him. And they could not get their running game going.
No.
Cook could not do a damn thing. So it literally came down to Josh Allen doing his thing.
I have injuries there with the Bills with their running back anyway, with their running back situation. But Allen's like, I'll do it. I mean, it can only take so many beatings before you get hurt.
Yeah. I mean, just early mistakes led to this being as close of a game as it was. On the other side, Broncos with Bo Nix looked good. Bo Nix used his legs a lot to get first downs, keep drives going.
Uh-huh.
They played good, but the Broncos have this, I don't know. Every now and again, they just stumble on a drive.
Yeah,
You're
they
like,
do.
what the fuck's going on? Their number one receiver, Patrick Surtain, didn't have a catch until the second half.
Yep.
It's
Like, wow.
do you not like him anymore? Marvin Mims showed up in this one. He played pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah. I like Mims. He's a hell of a receiver.
Yeah. We would get into overtime. 17-17?
No.
I don't remember. Something like that. But
No, I don't think it was 17-17 going into overtime.
no, it was not. My bad.
If they did, they scored a lot of points in overtime. It's okay, bud. But, I mean, Bo Nix in this game, I mean, yeah.
30-30. My bad.
Yeah. It seems more like it.
At halftime, it was 20-10 because of that fuck up. It was 10-10, and then the Bills screwed up the one fucking play on the turnover.
Yep.
And then they almost immediately screw up the next one and on the kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a good game, and Bills, you shouldn't beat yourself up for losing this. You made it this far.
Had that been a catch to Brandon Cooks, they were in field goal range.
The Bills would have won the game.
They should have won on a field goal.
Yeah, and that was in overtime.
Yeah, and they had McManus kicking for them, a long-time Broncos kicker.
McManus, is he?
Or no.
I don't know if it's McManus.
It was one of their former kickers. They're doing great.
We are doing great.
Anyway, yeah, what would happen was you get the turnover from that. The Broncos would manage to drive down the field. They would get 2 pass interference calls.
Yeah,
were bullshit.
Well,
I take it back.
One of them was it was like that was very questionable. But you know how it is. Sometimes they let them.
Yeah,
they let them play. But then there's sometimes where it's like, what'd you throw the flag for?
Well, they first threw it up in the corner.
Yeah,
and a White was out.
Yep.
And they tried to take advantage of that. They did the one, they didn't get it. Then they throw up the ball again and they get it. And it's okay, yeah, it was there.
Yep.
So that brings them down to like the 25-yard line, something like that. They were
35-yard
line. And then the next one, White comes back in and he chucks up a dime to him. White doesn't know where the ball is.
Nope.
He has looked back for it, realizes he doesn't know where the ball is. So he starts to tackle the receiver because the receiver's hands are going up.
Yep.
His hand does brush the receiver's arm, but he's tackling him. He's expecting the ball to come in. This is a veteran that's done this for a while. And they go, nope, you shouldn't have done that. Why?
Yeah, why not?
That he didn't impede him from catching the ball. He just initiated the tackle because the receiver's hands
never
went
looked
up.
back for the ball.
He looked back for it before he did that.
Huh?
And couldn't find it, and then just initiated the tackle, which sure. It's
can't
a
overturn
bitchy
it.
fucking
It is.
call. And then he proceeds to throw a fit.
He did. And he got a flag.
And understandably so, but he took his helmet off and threw it in front of the ref. And they went, okay, half the distance to go. Well, they were on the 2. It's like 2-3 yard line. Okay, we're gonna move it to the 1. So then, they kicked a field goal. They won the game. It was kind of a sad way for it to end because you didn't have late second heroics.
No,
you just had this, and then the Broncos would do a little run to the side with their quarterback to line him up.
Ugh.
Bo Nix would turn around and get grabbed by the ankle in that, and that would be costly.
Yeah. And then I was wondering with it when they kicked the game-winning field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And he was jumping on the sideline, and then his face went.
He's moving around, and he had that cringe, pain
it's like,
look.
ooh, that's not good. Then you come to find out that he is done.
He broke a bone in his ankle.
shouldn't have been in there. You should just kick the field goal from where you were.
Like
But
you were in field goal range. There was no
yeah,
reason for they were burning clock, but instead of handing it off, they had him just run to the side.
in all my years of being in sports and all that, um, Sean Payton should have used his head a little bit on this one. He shouldn't have even had him in. You were there. You could have kicked the field goal.
I mean,
But
you want your
understand.
best guy to have it.
Yeah, but if Bo Nix didn't take that ball and run to line up it in the center where they wanted the ball at, then this could have been avoided.
Well, I mean, have him back up. You don't think you're going to be able to kick?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was unfortunate for the Broncos.
Thoughts and prayers to Bo Nix. Heal
Yeah,
up,
that
brother.
sucks, dude. 'Cause-
Yeah.
yeah. Although, hey, Broncos, you won. Welcome to the AFC Championship game. AFC. 33-30 overtime. Josh McDaniels loses in the playoff. Or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Wow.
I know.
Josh McDaniels.
I was getting there. Allen loses again.
Poor guy.
And
Very emotional.
yeah, he was
He was
pissed.
very
He was
emotional. He was
crying
crying
at
in his
his press
postgame.
conference.
And
Did you see Bosa walking back to the locker room?
yeah, he threw his helmet
Just
in the
launches
tunnel.
his
He
helmet
was
into the
pissed.
fucking cement wall, just pissed off to no end. But
You remember who you picked for this game?
I believe I took the Bills.
Yeah, you said 35-32.
Oh shit!
And I took the Broncos. I
Yeah.
said 34-26.
Oh,
Yeah.
like right there.
Right there, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
wait.
look, we sort of know what we're talking
Yeah,
about
we
for
ain't-
this game.
Yeah, for this. We'll go to our next one on Saturday night.
Oh,
We're
Jesus.
NFC West Showdown. 49ers at Seattle. And this game was doomed from the beginning. From the kickoff, when
Yeah.
Rashid ran that kickoff 95 yards for the touchdown, I was like, "Oh, that's it. We're fucking done." I've been a Niner fan since 1995,
Such a young
and
pup.
I have seen several 49ers games, and I've been disappointed several times. But losing to Seattle like this, it almost broke my heart.
It was
hurt.
the worst loss that I've ever seen our team have
Yeah.
while Shanahan was our coach.
But there was a couple of questionable calls in this game.
It
We're
didn't
going
matter.
for it on fourth down, and all of a sudden you're going to call a timeout
Halfway through the fucking
halfway
play.
through the play.
Again,
No,
we fully got fucking throttled in this game.
Fuck yeah, we did.
It happened. It's just small tidbit things. Tonjes was in there. He would fumble the ball right on the ensuing drive from the
And he-
kickoff.
And he would get hurt as well.
He would get hurt and knocked out of this game later on. McCaffrey later on with his shoulder when he does the chop block, and then later on when he runs a passing route, he gets knocked out of the game. So it's not like we didn't have injuries, but God damn it.
Yeah, he ended up with a stinger in that game. And he did go back in, but you could tell when he gets hit at it. That's it. And he rushed for 74 yards.
Yeah, I mean, we had
Give him that, but we could not get anything going yet. Two
No.
field goals is what we got, and we couldn't do a damn thing. And Seattle, they have a great defense. I'll give them credit to that defense.
Sure.
And Sam Darnold, good for you.
I mean, he had a decent game. Darnold threw for 124 yards and a touchdown. He got sacked
124.
twice.
Yeah.
He threw 17 times, completed 12 of them. So, I mean, it wasn't really a Sam Darnold-led
No,
night.
it was the run game for Seattle.
Kenneth Walker III had 19 carries for 116 yards
Yeah.
and 3 touchdowns. We said it last week, and it was the tail of the tape. We couldn't stop the run.
And that's what they used against us in this game.
Well, that and defensive, us turning over the ball. Brock Purdy, not his best game.
Hey, you know what? For all his scrambling, he scrambled for like 413 yards, so he should get something for that.
So did not.
He did.
Brock Purdy.
For his scrambling around.
Oh,
No, not like total yards, but like the scrambling. It was like 413 yards.
so Purdy The problem I had is they played a 2 safety deep shell
Yep.
on us all night.
Yep.
So they wouldn't give up anything deep, so we couldn't do anything like that. We could not get the running game going.
Yep.
Which, I mean, you felt like there should have been more emphasis to try to run it to the outside and whatnot, but we didn't. So Purdy basically had to keep dumping it down. I get that, but he threw 27 passes, completed 15 of them. He got 140 yards. He got 1 interception, which he almost got 2.
He almost got 2, yeah.
And he got sacked twice, which he ran for his life a couple of
Yeah.
times because it's like, what the fuck are you
Couldn't
waiting
find
for?
couldn't find an open receiver.
Yeah, but you know that clock in your head should be going off.
Yeah,
Throw the
throw it.
fucking ball. No, fucking sometimes 10, 11 seconds, they finally break through. He's like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah.
God,
No, absolutely right.
that's just bad fucking playing. Bad play calling. I don't know. We did not have an answer for it, and I know that we're down our players. It's not an excuse. It ultimately comes back to Shanahan and fucking Kubiak needing to set this up better. You
Figure it
knew
out.
they were going to be dominant. We've been through this before. Why didn't? Yeah.
It's what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Congratulations to the Niners for a hell of a season, though.
Yeah. I mean, we had that, and we made it further in the playoffs than we thought, and a lot of
Yeah.
people thought we beat the Eagles.
Yay!
Fucking Eagles.
And you know what? We made it to the playoffs. Cowboys didn't.
Yeah. In this game, our number 1 rusher was Brock Purdy.
Weird.
How sad is that? He ran 5 times for 37 yards.
Ooh.
McCaffrey 11 times for 35 yards. James 6 times for 28 yards.
He was twice.
Yeah. James 6, 28 yards. 4.7 yards a carry.
Yeah, he started. He was
I mean, you know, maybe hopeful.
maybe. He's a rookie anyway, so I mean, see what he can do.
Our number 1 receiver in this was a tie between McCaffrey and Tonjes. Tonjes had 59 yards, and he had that fumble.
Yeah.
And McCaffrey had 39 yards on his 5 targets, 5 catches. They both got targeted 6 times.
Yeah.
Just an ugly game for us. It was a sad way to end the season, especially against a rival. But at the same time, it's a rival, so it's not like we don't get to try for payback next year.
We will. Don't worry. You have to have faith, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, good for them. Charbonnet would get knocked out of this game.
Yes, he would.
He only had 5 catches or 5 runs for 20 yards. Cooper Kupp would lead them with 5 catches for 60 yards.
We failed. That's
Yeah.
all we did. That's all we can say.
We got to see a couple of times where rookies didn't do their job, veterans didn't do their job on defense. When Jackson Nigma catches that ball in the backfield and the safety's just floating in no man's land. Like, he ain't covering anybody. He's just standing there. He should have had the back line.
Someone got their ass
And he
kicked for that
literally
one.
moves up into no man's land.
Yep.
It built, and then
That momentum was there.
that crowd got so fired up.
It started from that kickoff. I'm telling you, from that when they scored that opening kickoff for a touchdown. After that, it was just down.
I mean, we had a chance with that first drive, and then we fumbled the ball.
Yep.
So that just fueled everything more.
Yep.
Then they go down the field. We start to stall them out, and then that's when they threw the touchdown into the back, and our fucking safety's going, I don't understand. And then after that, we could not get going. And then they would get another drive, and it just
all fell apart. That's all.
Yeah.
41-6 was the final.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we both took the Niners.
Well, it was 24-6 going into halftime. And then everybody just sort of put it into auto mode. Like, Niners came out trying to do something, immediately just got fucking thrashed. Purdy just sitting there standing with the fucking ball. I couldn't stop yelling at a TV. I'm like, throw it to somebody with that.
I turned this game off in the fourth quarter. I was done. I couldn't do it no more. It's like, wait, there's no way. There's always that hope we can come back. We can win this.
Yeah.
But the way that it was going, it's like, this ain't fucking happening in this game.
Watched it over at Dave's house, and at third quarter when we watched the fucking Niners not score again, and then Seattle turn around and go score, I'm like, I'm a head out.
That's it. That's done. It.
Came home, turned it on, and just sort of let it play in the background because it was over.
Yeah.
Seattle moves on. That's how it was.
We'll go to our next game on Sunday afternoon. The Texans at the Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you'd call this a really good game, or if you would call it a defensive game.
I'd say 2 defenses showed up, and it started to snow, and they tried their best. Offensively, the Patriots were given fit
Yeah.
by Houston,
Yes, they
but
did.
they did figure out ways to put points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans offense tried, but they had this Achilles heel of a guy that I like, CJ Stroud, not knowing what defense they were playing against him.
They didn't know who to throw the ball
Oh
to.
my God. It was literally like everybody has a bad game.
Yes.
This was Stroud's worst game of his career.
It
And
was.
unfortunately, it happened in the playoffs.
Yep.
There's so many people calling for his head, and it was one game. Now, don't get me wrong. He didn't have a great game against the Steelers either.
No.
The guy seems like he's regressing a little bit over time from his first
Yeah.
year. And every now and again, he just has a game that bounces back, and you're like, well, there it is. That's the guy that
That's the guy we want. No, keep it. But then it always falls back.
he was very confused over good defense playing good ball.
Maybe he's not used to playing in the snow.
That could be, especially with the Patriots wearing their white jerseys and in the snow. He's like, I can't see him. It's like the Predator. I'm looking for the shimmer, but I don't know where it is.
No, he would throw 4 interceptions by halftime.
Such a horrible game. 10-21 at halftime. Final score would be 28-16. They would manage to kick some field goals to keep this close,
Mm-hmm.
but CJ Stroud had a terrible day.
Yes.
His final stats, he threw 47 times, completing 20 of them for
Ooh.
212 yards, 1 touchdown. He would be sacked 3 times. He was hurried a bunch of times. Like you said, the 4 interceptions.
That can't win a game with all those turnovers.
Well, and like their helping form was the defense in the running game last week against the Steelers. This time, Marks would lead the way. He ran 14 times, got 17 yards. His longest run was 8 yards. Nick Chubb would run the ball 4 times for 14 yards. His longest run, 7.
Ooh.
Like the Patriots locked that shit down. We've seen
Yeah.
a lot of good defense. They're literally like, let's see if Stroud can beat us. He couldn't.
They could not. No. No.
Number 1 receiver for them that caught the ball 6 times was Higgins,
Mhm.
59 yards. I believe he's also the one that he threw the ball to that didn't catch it, and it was intercepted.
Yes.
off of.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Christian Kirk would be the one to get the touchdown. He was only targeted. He only caught 2. He was targeted 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, Drake May having a day.
Yeah.
You want to talk about fighting an elite defense? He did that. He also got sacked 5 times.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was intercepted once.
Fumbled 4 times and lost 2.
Oh yeah, it was a defensive battle in the snow.
It really was.
And I think it kind of comes down to if you win, people don't look at your mistakes as much.
Yep.
But if you lose and you lose in
They're
bad
gonna
fashion,
look.
they look and you get scrutinized all over.
Yep.
May 27 passes, 16 of them completed, 179 yards, so not a lot.
Not a lot, no.
But he did manage to throw 3 touchdowns.
That's good.
He also ran 4 times for 10 yards. Not their lead runner though. It was Stevenson 16 times for 70 yards.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. And then Henderson also got 12 carries for 25 yards. So
Hmm.
Booty, their best receiver, 3 catches, 75 yards. He was only targeted 5 times, but made him count. He averaged 25 yards a catch and got a touchdown. Diggs was also in this. He got 4 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Douglas got a touchdown. Yeah, they spread the ball around.
They did.
But this one felt like it could be a game. And then as we were going through the 3rd and the 4th quarter, I was watching it like they still got a chance because it was like 16-21.
Yep.
And then another fuck up. And it's like, God damn it, Stroud. Stop fucking up. The game is here for you. It was a hard fought battle. Your defense kept you in this.
Mhm.
And just fucking field goal, turnover. It's just unfortunately, Houston, you had a great year. You
Yeah.
have a defense that is set up to be in its prime. You got to figure your offense out.
Absolutely right.
And I really feel like this entire season has been plagued by the missing of Joe Mixon and the surge he gave them a year ago to
Yeah.
having a dominant run game. And with him having injury that kept him out most of the year,
Yeah.
you had to try to make it with Marks and Chubb. Chubb's a ghost of what he used to be. He still can kind of pound it in there at times, but and Marks is okay. But the only reason Marks is as good as he is he's literally the healthiest person they have to run the fucking ball.
Right.
The offensive line kind of figured its stuff out going down there, but as a quarterback, you don't want to see Stroud keep taking so many steps back.
He'll end up getting hurt.
You need to develop, man. You need somebody.
Work on it in the offseason, dude.
Yeah, it'd be nice. But
Yeah.
congratulations to the Patriots.
Yeah, all right. Good job.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say congratulations to Drake May because he's the only one over there, him and Henderson, that I like. The rest of
Daniels, good job.
Fuck off.
Jeez. Not very nice to say. What if he's watching?
Oh, hey, like and subscribe. Dave likes you.
You're all right, dog.
Yeah, come on up here and defend yourself.
He's cool. Won the game.
Uh-huh. He's angry. Anyway.
Go to our Sunday night game.
Good game. Good season, Houston.
Yep. Get it next year, dogs.
Right. D'Amico Ryan's 3 years, 3 playoffs.
Yeah.
Fucking doing something right.
He's a beast. I like D'Amico.
Yeah, I just wish his quarterback would fucking come around.
He will.
All right, that'll take us to our next game.
Rams, Chicago.
It's Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Fucking cold. They had heaters and jackets.
And hot chocolate and chicken broth.
Fucking
They did. They did. Chicago had it on their sideline. Like, here's a big thing of hot chocolate. Here's some chicken broth. Like, oh, it's cold. We got to drink this to stay warm. Well, if you need that to stay warm, you're not playing hard enough.
Yeah, right?
Geez, this game.
Entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Yes. Very good.
For the future of Chicago, it's fucking bright, man. And I don't say that very lightly. And I have ripped on Caleb at different times. Yeah. But he has definitely had a interesting season, and he's fucking talented. We know that. It's just making mistakes and being stupid at times. Ben Johnson's got him fucking figured out and working for him.
That's good, though.
Yeah. He's turning into quite the leader, and all good things for them going forward. But
yeah,
this was a good game.
And Stafford had a hell of a game. I mean, he did good. Stafford's having a career year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get to see Caleb and Stafford going head to head. And it's like, ooh, this ought to be really good. They put on a show for people that were watching this game.
Yeah.
It was great.
The Bears faithful were out there. It was cold, but it was playable.
I was sitting on my couch where I was warm, wasn't freezing my ass off.
I was actually bowling.
Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, Bears defense was there. The Rams defense was there. I mean, all in all, out of all the games this weekend, this was the best one, in my opinion.
It was the most enjoyable to watch all the way through because you were invested all the way to the end.
You were. And it's like, oh, I mean, you thought there for that 1 second that the Rams were going to win this game. And then Caleb Williams goes, I'm just going to drop back like 20 yards. I'm just going to launch it.
Oh, you jumped all the way to the end of the... Okay.
And he... DJ Moore?
Yeah. In overtime. Komet's the one that catches it.
Yeah. Got the over... And it was... Whoa. That's the Caleb Williams that we've seen all year.
Yeah.
For comeback drives. And it was great to see him from what he was last year to now.
Yeah.
You got a new head coach, and obviously this new head coach and him are working very well together.
There's a couple of things that happened early on in this game that could have possibly changed the outcome. Ben Johnson comes from Detroit in the Campbell type situation. Early on in this game, Chicago would start to get stuff going together. The Rams struggled, I think, the first drive, and then after that, they figured out how to go score touchdown. It was decently early on. The Rams could move the ball, and this is number one offense.
Yeah.
And Chicago's defense, not the number one defense. It's down the line, but they played fucking devoted ball. Yeah, we watched a couple of 4th and 3s and 4th and 4s that the Bears were in field goal range.
Yeah.
Could have had points, but that's not the Ben Johnson Campbell logic.
No, it's not.
You go for it. And they left points out there. They did not convert them because just dumbass shit. And it ultimately bit them in the ass. They left like 6 points for sure out there, possibly 9. Still 10-10 at halftime, and then nobody scored in the third quarter.
Mm-mm.
It was into the fourth quarter that both of them figured out how to score a touchdown. Chicago's, as you were talking
Yeah.
about, literally came with the clock dwindling down.
Yeah.
Caleb, 25-yard line,
At least, give or take.
20-ish,
Yep.
hikes the ball on a fourth.
Fourth and a miracle.
He fucking runs all the way back to the 40-yard line and has 3 guys right in his face. Like they are coming to sack him.
Yep.
He has done the little jackal back and forth. We've seen other people do it, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? He throws up a prayer
And it gets answered.
into the corner, and Cole Kmet fucking just standing there by himself.
Yeah, it's like, where the fuck is the defenders?
They watch the route. He actually runs across. The defenders are with him. He comes back. There's a little bit of hand jockeying. There was talk of a push off. There's no push off.
No.
But the defender stays at the goal line, and he moves to the back corner, and that's where the ball comes down.
Perfect pass.
It was an amazing fadeaway, just
Yes.
chuck in the air, and everybody was raving about his throw where he jumps in the air and threw it the week before.
Yep.
And this is so much better. Such a cool play. It
That-
gets them to overtime.
That stadium was roaring when they
Oh, yeah.
when they scored that touchdown to send the game to overtime. Chicago, they have their struggles.
Yeah.
But seeing how the fans, like you said, they're in the cold, they're watching
Mhm.
this, and how they stuck out with it, and that I think that made their day. And it was like, wow, that's awesome. I love seeing that. I enjoyed seeing that.
Oh, yeah. They had all the momentum going into
Yeah.
overtime. They won the coin toss and elected to kick.
Yep.
The Rams get the ball and managed to stall out, punt to the Bears, and the Bears are driving. Everything is going good for them. Shout out to my friend Matt, who's like, man, when they get a first down, that's bear down. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. He's like, I'm just saying, if you're talking about my team.
Sorry.
They drove down. They were going into field goal range and started to stall out. They do a play with DJ Moore to cut across the field, and Moore doesn't cut in front of the safety like he's supposed to
Yep.
as the play is designed. He actually kind of laxes off the play and pushes deeper. The safety jumps the route and catches the interception.
Yeah.
And you could
like,
just tell
oh,
that the
Lord.
air kind of went out of the stadium,
Yep.
but people were like, okay, well, we did manage to stop him the first time. It doesn't
Not
happen the
this
second
time,
time.
no.
Fucking Puka Nakua, Stafford, they just drive down the field. Dumbass pass interference at one point in time
Of
in that
course.
drive.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, seriously, this is really happening? And sure as shit,
That happened.
fucking kick a field
Go on, win the game.
win the game in overtime. 2017. Chicago, with all of the comebacks in the fourth quarter, you can't live by it, but they tried.
Yeah, you won this one. You took the Rams. You said 19-14.
Did I?
I
Yeah.
took the Bears. You know what my score was for the Bears?
2017?
2017.
No shit.
Dead serious.
Well, wrong team, but
Wrong
hey.
team, but I got the score right.
The score was correct. So yeah, with that is our recap of everything that has happened
Yeah.
in our playoff divisional round.
Mhm.
Some of these games were good, some of them
Of
are
course
not.
Our game was the only one that was shit.
That one hurt. That one
A
hurt pretty
lot.
bad.
Yeah,
Well,
it
to be
did.
honest, if you're a Houston fan, you were
That
like,
hurt.
Stroud again.
If you're a Buffalo fan,
That one hurt too.
yeah.
But that one was competitive down to the end.
And if a Bear fan, yeah, I feel the pain.
There was a lot of people that were like, Josh Allen sucked, man. I'm so mad about it. And then a Texan fan in the meme that I seen walks up and goes, hey, Stroud says, hold my beer. It was so
That
bad.
is-
But yeah, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with, championship.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you in a moment. Hey, welcome back. We sort of refilled, got ready to go, and we got some news to bring to you.
We do.
I hope so.
I didn't take notes.
You've been sitting over there drawing and writing stuff down.
You want to see what I drew?
That's a pretty dinosaur and a duck. What are they? They should, Dave. They shouldn't be doing shit like that.
Oh, you perv. That's in my other notebook at home. Kidding, Dad. I don't do that.
Those are my erotic fantasies. I don't want to talk about it.
Seriously,
okay.
Dad. I don't do that.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into the news. We've had some coaching fires. and some jobs that are left open. And it's been kind of an interesting thing because from day to day, you don't know who's getting interviewed for what.
Mhm.
And some people pulling their names off and all that stuff. So what we got?
We got the Giants head coaching vacancy is now gone.
Phil.
John Harbaugh has become the head coach of the New York Giants. Apparently on a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
I believe it's $20 million a year.
This was an interesting one because Adam Scheffler broke this one.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it had stalled and they were like, hold on. Well, it was supposedly just lawyer talk, this and this. It turns out that it had something to do with power of players and management of the team with the actual general manager and Harbaugh. Harbaugh wants control.
Yep. He
He's
does.
fine having a general manager to work together. And
Yeah.
Shane's like, oh, no, we're going to work together. Yeah.
No.
Because Harbaugh says you're going to do what he wants you to do.
You're gonna do what the fuck I say. That's how Harbaugh is, though.
Yeah. Well, give him
Give him
control.
control of
You
the team.
wanted him there. You want him to build you into a championship team. Hand over the keys.
And they did. And they did. Now, okay, here you go.
Shane's just like, I'm just going to sit, bitch. I'm along for the ride. That's kind of what happened.
Congratulations, John Harbaugh.
Yeah, John Harbaugh, New York Giants. Congratulations, Giants. You are maybe not the Blue Jets.
You sure?
You made a good move.
Yeah. And then the Tennessee Titans no longer have head coach opening. Robert Saleh has been hired as their head coach. Details of that are haven't heard the details about that.
Well, they
yet.
haven't released them yet,
No.
but he has signed on to be their new head coach.
At least a 5-year deal.
And it sounds like he's going to have quite the emphasis and control on how to build that team. They want a defense again. They want something to be proud of.
Yes.
And he also gets to play against D'Amico Ryans, his former defensive coach that worked underneath him.
Yep.
That's now down in Houston. So twice a year they
That's
get to
going to
play
be
each other.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Saleh.
Congratulations to him. Unfortunately, we don't have you as a Niner guy anymore. But Gus
We'll see you-
Bradley sounds like he's
we
going to
will-
take your spot.
We will see you when you get fired from Tennessee.
Well, Gus Bradley, I believe, is the one that
He's
we're
a
bringing
big front runner. Yep.
in. Yeah.
Jeff Hafley has been hired as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins.
Yay.
Green Bay Packer defensive coordinator.
Yeah. The Miami Dolphins, for their general manager search, brought in the vice president or whatnot of the Packers, and sewingly they brought in the defensive coordinator. That was a name that was kicked around to possibly be something else,
Yep.
but yeah, they reunite down there to make Lambeau South is what everybody keeps calling it.
But-
I've heard a lot of people complaining about this.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot, but a couple. They're like, why would you want Lambeau South?
Yeah. Why?
Because the Packers really haven't done anything. Jordan Love is still a question mark.
Yeah.
Defense that played good was also inconsistent at times. Remember, they did lose to the Browns early on in the season.
They did. Yep. They did.
Questions there left and right, but yes, they would be excited and they would
If
hire.
they're happy, everyone's happy.
Right.
I don't know if the Packer fans are happy, but
Well,
the
Dolphins.
Dolphins are happy.
The Dolphins literally need defense,
Right.
and we got to protect Tua.
Good luck.
Who knows? Maybe he's their guy.
And then Mike McDaniels.
Yeah, he's been getting interviews and a lot of different stuff.
He is not a head coach. He has been hired as the offensive coordinator for the Chargers.
Yeah, that's
he gets
pretty
to
awesome.
work with Jim Harbaugh again.
Yeah, if you remember what we mentioned before, Greg Roman got fired.
Yep.
Mike McDaniels taking that job there. That's pretty exciting. It seemed like he was the front runner for that one or the Detroit job.
Yeah.
And he ultimately would choose to go to California.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
And it doesn't snow there. That had to be a tough decision.
I mean,
Detroit, LA. Where do I want to live? I mean,
I still
if
pick,
the big one ever
I would
happens.
pick Detroit.
Well, if the big one ever happens and you get the earthquake where California falls into the sea, bad choice. But until then,
That's impressive. How about Kevin Stefanski, former Cleveland Brown head coach?
yeah.
Fired. He is now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, it's pretty exciting. He was like the number 2 coach that was out there that everybody was talking about.
And I guess now him and Baker Mayfield are
Get to
all
play each other twice a year.
and Baker is not happy,
Kind of
if you
call him
will.
out.
They did. I think he called him garbage.
Well, he is the head coach that came to Cleveland, decided he didn't want him, and that
Yep.
was part of the Deshaun Watson thing that he tried to distance himself from. And Baker's like, "Look at that bitch over there. I'm gonna fucking put you in your place." Which, hey, it's nice to see rivalries getting started back up
Oh,
again,
absolutely.
and I appreciate Baker for fueling that one. Fucking, I hope you beat him.
So do I. And then the Buffalo Bills. Anyone is looking for a job as a head coach, go to Buffalo because Sean McDermott has been fired by Buffalo.
Yeah. Him and the general manager have been removed from their current jobs just because obviously you've expected so much with Josh Allen being on the team to make the Super Bowl. So they're like, we got to make a change here. So they fired McDermott and promoted Green.
Funny.
Like, you're the guy that's been drafting everybody. Well, I was here to draft Josh Allen. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, promotion.
Yeah. One good pick. I think he should be gone.
Well, you would think if you're cleaning house, but McDermott hits the market at a time where like there's certain teams that are not getting too many people in.
No, they are saying that Gable.
Yeah. Brian Gable.
Brian Gable from the former Giants. He
former offensive coordinator for the Bills.
He hasn't interviewed for the head coaching
Today
position.
he had an interview for it.
So are we going to see him get hired? What do you
Possibly.
think?
I think it's more like they thought they had something good there when he was there. Try to keep the continuation of Allen knowing what they were, and they seemed a little more dynamic when they had him. I didn't think Brady did a bad job as offensive coordinator, but I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Gable got his chance with New York, and as innovative as he was supposedly being, it seemed very unimaginative when he ran that offense.
Went to the playoffs. He got coach of the year.
He did. He did.
And then they throw him away like a piece of meat.
Well, no. He was offensive coordinator, and he got a chance to be a head coach in New York. And in his first season, he made Daniel Jones look like something.
Yep.
And they would win a playoff game against Vikings. And then after that, they would nosedive into I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And just
Well, best of luck.
So that's an interesting one.
That's all the news that I have in my laptop.
Well, Arizona supposedly is taking calls for their head coaching job, but nothing of note has really come up for that one.
Should we do it?
I mean, they haven't found anybody better.
But we've already talked about doing this. What if we did it? We already said that. Well, we can't say what we were going to do.
Well,
people watch.
Supposedly, a lot of people are waiting for the Pete Shula kid. That's the defensive coordinator for the Rams to finish their seasons to have interviews with him.
And I like that. Let them wait. Just wait until we're done with the season before you start harassing them about interviews.
I don't believe that Arizona is the top job that they're looking for. Clay Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the 49ers, is being interviewed by the Raiders.
Yo, leave our guys alone. Jesus.
Yes, the Bills do not have coach right now.
No.
The Ravens and Steelers both do not have coaches right now. And like they've gone through the people that have sort of been around. Raiders don't have a head coach, even though Tom Brady says that they're going to get one. Good job, Tom. And then Arizona are the current ones that are still vacant.
Yes.
Is Shula going to have his pick?
I'm going to assume he has his pick on who he wants.
Do you think McDermott will end up with one of these other jobs? And
I do.
Is it the Cardinals?
I don't think it's the Cardinals. No.
Please.
I don't think it's the Cardinals.
I was kind of leaning that way. I could see the Cardinals wanting more of a defensive type thing.
The Raiders.
Maybe.
Why not?
The Raiders' job is interesting because Mendoza looked. If you didn't know, Indiana beat Miami in the championship game.
Yes, they did.
Mendoza looked awesome. He played good. He is most likely, very much likely, going to be a
Raiders.
Number one overall pick. I don't understand why you would trade that away if you're the Raiders, unless you really like Geno Smith and turnover.
No.
But for a head coach, that you already know that that's going to be your quarterback.
I'm pretty sure that he will choose where he wants to go. As much success as he had in Buffalo, I mean, yeah, not
McDermott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could probably go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want like a lot of people are like, well, why would you want to go to the Raiders? It's a hard division. It's not as hard as it used to be. Like the Chargers are becoming relevant. Obviously, they made the playoffs.
Denver.
And Denver being the number 1 seed, pretty. The Chiefs are kind of taking a step back.
Sit on the couch with their thumb up their ass because they don't know what the fuck to do.
Teams just start getting old and got to start revamping.
True story.
But
yeah.
the Raiders' job could be very interesting if you have your quarterback, you have Brock Bowers, you have
Yep.
Ashton Genty,
See?
you need another receiver other than Trey Tucker,
You just need a head coach.
and a defense other than Max
Yes.
Crosby.
He
And
could do-
McDermott is a
could do it.
defensive
He
coach.
could do it.
He did really good with Carolina before he went to Buffalo. So I think he would fit there.
I agree with you 100%.
Possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we're going to get into it then, unless you got any other
I
notes.
got nothing right now.
We'll keep you posted on the whole coaching thing, but it's
Yeah.
been kind of interesting to see who's getting interviewed with what. Currently, Mike McCarthy,
he's-
Pittsburgh-born,
Yep.
is interviewing with the Steelers. They're having a come on in and sit down and tour the facility interview, not just over the phone like they originally did. So that's the only other one that we heard of so far.
we did have news about Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, still a bitch.
Still a bitch. Still, he's sorry, but he big piece of shit.
Well, he gave up on the team.
He did.
I'm all about the money. He gets the money. You know what? I didn't really want to play. I thought
you bitched because you wanted a big contract.
Yeah.
He gave it to you. Yeah. Then you blow your knee out. Fine. Shit happens. Okay. Now it's time where you could start doing workouts
back.
with the
Let's
team.
start doing this.
And you're there, but you're not really doing anything. And then you don't want to do anything at all with the team.
Yeah.
Fucking around, if you will. Sorry, but that's what he was doing, in my opinion. That's what he was
No, you're
fucking around.
fine.
Back, forth. And then you don't see him at all. You don't see him at the facility at all in San Francisco.
Mhm.
And so then we voided all of his guarantees from his contract.
Should.
So now it's like, okay, we still have this contract. We have. What do we do with them? And John Lynch today said that as far as he he is done with the Niners. He has taken his last step as a Niner, and he's done. He can go somewhere else. And Shanahan agrees. You don't want that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Chemical in the system where it'll be bad for everybody.
Poison the locker room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's what he would do if he ever came back. I think it would cause a lot of issues.
Yeah, but I don't think you release him. I think you do the same thing that there was a Blackman that came out that the Jaguars took really good for a season, and then got into trouble and a couple other things, and then didn't have a mental breakdown, but kind of decided he didn't want to play NFL anymore. But he had his money.
Yes.
They retained the rights of him, but they didn't release him, but released him. You don't get to come to the facility anymore. We don't want you. But if anybody else wants you, they need to trade for you.
We could do that.
I think that we do the same thing with Ayuk.
Fucking do it.
You don't want to play. You obviously showed you didn't want to play.
Got bad attitude.
Fucking walk out. You get the fuck out of here. You're not allowed to hear anymore. If somebody wants you or you find somebody that wants to trade for you, fine, we will deal you. But we're not cutting you to reward you for being a piece of shit.
No.
So there it is.
So then one more thing before we go to our picks. What do you think about Juwan Jennings? What do you think the Niners should do with that? Because he's a free agent.
I actually don't mind Juwan Jennings. I know that he wants to do the best by him, and if he can make money and go into free agency, he said he is going to leave it up to his agent, but he does feel like the 49ers are home. And he said all the right things, but ultimately, he's looking for a payday.
They're going to say that. But what do you think if they want to pay him, want to keep him? How much do you think we should? I know we don't have a say in it, but how much do you think?
We already got burned by 2. I wouldn't pay him that much. I would pay him respectable, but nothing over the top.
Like 3 years, $40 million?
Yeah, I could see that.
4 years, $40 million. I mean, even.
Well, we're not going to tie ourselves to another big contract of a receiver that was a good slot receiver for us when we went to the Super Bowl. And since then, he's been kind of the reliable clutch guy.
Yep.
but he's not that dominant number one all the time. We've had times where he's running his routes and he's flat out just covered. He's not going to win. You don't pay top money, a Jamar Chase money type thing to a guy that is not Jamar Chase.
Right.
You just don't.
No, I agree with you.
I'm not even sure you should pay Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase what you're paying them, but I have seen them do amazing things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've never seen Jennings do that. I've seen his ceiling, and if somebody wants to pay it, let him go.
Could see it.
Oh, we have Kendrick Bourne, who was playing good ball.
Free agent too.
He wasn't great, but he was serviceable and he did good. I could see signing him at a menial type of decent contract.
2 years.
Ricky Pearsall has done good, but he can't stay healthy. You don't pay people for that.
No, you don't. And that's the only thing I'm worried about with him is he's going to be hurt all the time.
Yeah. So you don't pay him that much, but if he wants to stay around when he's healthy, we use him. But we need to revamp the wide receiver room. We need to get young. And it's time to start looking at the draft and some of these other guys that maybe they struck out in other places, but they played good ball.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Malik Washington that was playing really good for the Dolphins earlier in the season. He was a practice squad guy that managed to get in there because of Tyreek Hill getting hurt. There's a Wallace that was there. He played good. There's a couple different people that are around the league that they're going to be released. They're not going to be looking for big money, but they're going to be looking for opportunity.
Right.
We need hungry players that are looking for opportunity to play good for us. Fast, big people would be great with good hands.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
But there's no point in, like, Debo Smith might be released by Washington. If he wants to come back to San Francisco, I wouldn't break the bank on him. I wouldn't even waste my time, to be honest with him. As nice as it is having the utility of him, we don't need the sideshow bullshit.
I'd be like, you know what? You want to come back? We'll do a 2-year contract, $10 million.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But
hold on. Let's go out to the practice field and see if you could still catch the fucking ball. Remember how many drops he had his last season?
a lot.
What the fuck would you give a roster spot to somebody that doesn't know how to catch a
You gotta
goddamn ball?
fight to start on this team.
Yeah. Look at Jordan Addison.
Yeah. Oh,
Off the field problems. He would be an interesting pickup if he could stop getting into trouble off the field.
Mhm.
But I believe character goes a long way. And so far, we've been burned by 2 characters, and we don't need more off the field character shit.
I agree.
We're just self-entitled bullshit. I get it. A lot of them are that, but there are players out there that are literally full-on fucking hard workers. Puka Nacua is a hard worker that still is humble
Puka's a
about
good
it.
one. That's a good example.
Find more guys like that. Find hard workers that want to play.
I mean, you can even look on the Niners roster themselves. I mean, look, Fred Warner.
Yeah.
Prime
He gets
example.
paid.
But he deserves it.
Well, agreed.
But Puka, perfect example. I mean, who else?
On our team?
No.
Oh.
I said Puka. I said Fred Warner.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of people that
There's several players out there that they want to play and they will do whatever they can to play. But then you get AJ Brown.
I just don't need AJ Brown. I get the frustration with him because he's not being used.
Right.
And it's also a little bit of a diva type thing, but it's not terrible. It's just you paid him money to bring him there. He's like, I'm being paid, and he's competitive. He wants to be out there and do stuff.
But
he wants
he
the
can't
ball.
catch the ball either.
He has had a couple of drops this year,
Yes, he-
especially against our Niners.
And the wild card, yep. But
So you don't break the bank on a guy like that.
no.
And there's too much of the league that is involved in spending so much money for guys that are dropping the ball
Right.
with a big fucking ego. Fuck that.
I agreed 100%. Getting into our picks here. We got our AFC and NFC championship games, both on Sunday. And we'll go to our first one, which is New England at Denver on Sunday. And this is going to be a very good game.
Jared Stidham is starting for the Broncos.
Ooh.
Jared, when Sean Payton took over the Broncos, he decided to make some roster moves. One of the very first moves that he made, he moved for a tackle and something else. Jared Stidham was one of the first guys he went out and got. He's been with him the entire time. He supposedly looks great in preseason. Preseason is completely different than everything else.
Totally different.
A lot of people say that he knows the playbook in and out. It's not like they're going to miss a beat on that. He's not as dynamic running the ball as Bo Nix is, but he gets the system. He plays competent ball, and he doesn't make mistakes.
Right.
Having said that, he hasn't played against the Patriots defense.
Yep.
The
I know who I'm picking.
who are you taking?
New England.
Of course. Sell out motherfucking. How's that bandwagon over there?
Cool.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I take Denver, but Bo Nix ain't there, and I don't think this Stidman guy. I think he'll fall under pressure.
Statham.
Steedham.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take New England on
Okay.
this one.
Okay. Well,
You want New England too?
fuck, I do.
Oh, come on. See? That's love coming out as hate.
No, I like Drake May. Good for you. You're doing great. I just don't like the team you play for, and I don't want to see another fucking Patriots Super Bowl. Broncos, Greenlaw,
31.
Funga, get it done.
31-17.
Nice. I think the Broncos defense is not as strong as Houston, but I think Jared's not going to make as much mistakes. I hope. Close game, 28-25. Broncos managed to pull it off.
Okay.
I really hope it's a good close game. I realize that we're looking at a lot of repeat Super Bowls here.
We are. No matter what, we're gonna have. It's gonna be a repeat
Yeah.
of Super Bowl.
So not that excited about that. I really was excited about seeing a new Super Bowl or people that hadn't been there. But the reality is I can't pick the Patriots.
You can't. You can.
Fuck the Patriots.
Hey, simmer down. We talked about this.
You want to know something weird?
You have a crush on
No, I don't. It has nothing to do with them. At the national championship game, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan,
Yeah.
was seated next to Tom Brady's supposed girlfriend. They're both like 24 years old. The weirdest double date.
Talk about robbing the
What
cradle.
do you guys want to talk about? Bon Jovi.
You go with Bon Jovi.
It is a Bill Belichick's favorite band of all time. He actually spent an entire offseason touring around with them to all their shows.
Wow. You have a lot of information about the ex-New England Patriot
Not,
coach.
I am.
So I think you really do like New England.
No, but I did. I read his book. Yeah. How you fucking fit? Know your enemies.
I read Pam Anderson's book.
What's her favorite band? Is it Bon Jovi?
There's
It wasn't that type of book, was it?
there's something with Tommy Lee. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that was. Okay.
We'll go to our next one, which is on Sunday night. Rams at Seattle.
I mean, Seattle's defense looked really good
No.
against their Niners, but then again, the Rams playing in the cold, and I don't like either of these teams.
I don't either, but
I like.
I don't have the heart to do it. I'm going to take the Rams. I can't pick Seattle. I'm sorry, I can't.
I don't know.
I'm
Tell us how you really feel.
fuck Seattle.
Okay, get your heart out of this.
My heart's not in it. Fuck Seattle. I hate them with the passion.
Okay.
They can all.
But as a unbiased podcast
Yes.
host,
Yes.
looking at this, just the
Yes.
scheme of everything,
Yes.
who has a better defense
49ers.
that is playing in this game?
Sorry. Rams.
Who has a better quarterback?
Rams.
Who has a better offensive line?
Rams.
Who has a better running game?
Seattle.
Who has better wide receivers?
Rams.
Who has a better special teams?
Toss up.
It's Seattle on that
I
one.
know it is. Rashid.
Oh, who has a better coach?
Rams.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard.
Say, yeah.
It is in Seattle, though.
Who has the hotter cheerleaders?
More investigation is needed on this one. and I will personally take up this. Nate, you helping me? Nate says he's going to help me. We're going to check out.
Nate's already on the laptop.
We're going to
looking
figure
it
this
up.
out. Don't you worry. This answer, we will figure this out for you, even if we have to do it day and night.
If we have to go there and take pictures ourselves, we will do it.
Don't get creepy. Investigate.
that-
Keep it vague. Then it doesn't sound creepy. It sounds determined.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Okay, so you're taking the Rams?
I'm taking the fucking Rams.
You can have the Rams.
You want Seattle, don't you?
I don't.
You want the Rams?
I'm going to take the Rams.
Boy. Nate's taking Seattle.
It's like, sure. Sure, whatever you
Just
need.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I
It's not going to be a blowout by any means. It's going to be I'm hoping it's going to be a hell of a good game.
both times they've played has been close games,
Word.
and they know each other.
72 to 71.
Okay, I'm going to go a little more realistic than that. Obviously,
Yeah, obviously.
73 to 69.
No, I'm going to say 24.
Carry the two.
24-23.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's going to come. I think it's going to come down to the wire. Both these teams, they hate each other anyway.
Well, yeah,
Same
we know that
division,
because we hit them
obviously.
too.
So 24-23.
This comes down to players that I like on teams that I don't like. And I like Puka, and
Yes.
Devontae Adams is a good receiver.
Yes,
And I believe he was hurt last time they played.
he was.
Matthew Stafford is having a great year.
He's having a career year.
Sam Darnold is not. As much as I like Darnold and I wish him the best, and I do honestly think Seattle could win this game just as much as the Rams.
It's anybody's game.
I like your score, but I think it's a little bit more than that.
Okay.
I think it's 28 to 31.
31-28.
Yes.
Okay.
To the Rams.
Yep.
As long as nobody gets hurt, that's how it is. If Puka gets knocked out of this game, it becomes a little bit more difficult. But I think Stafford with Adams and Nakua, I think they can get it done against Seattle's defense. You can play that two-top shell, and they will burn you all day with the middle of the field because everybody's healthy.
Right.
Kyron Williams running the ball does decent, but I don't think he's going to get a lot of yardage against that Seattle defense.
I can agree with that 100%.
So it comes down to the passing game in the middle of the field. And then on the other side, I think there's more dynamics that are sitting on the Rams defense that Darnold's going to have a hell of a time with. Nick Jigba is going to have some
Yeah.
catches.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it. But I don't think their offense is dynamic.
Right.
And that's where the game will be won and lost.
I agree.
So
Do you also think, before we go, do you think Matthew Stafford could win MVP this year?
I think he should have, but I think a lot of people are jumping on the Drake May thing.
You think Drake May will get MVP?
I think if we're
Here,
if
we're
we're
gonna
betting
do
on
this.
who,
We're gonna do this right now.
like early in the season, I was really on the Jonathan Taylor train, but that obviously got derailed about week 9.
Okay.
MVP is going to come down to Corby.
Obviously.
I would put it on Drake May.
You think Drake May?
Yeah, I think Stafford deserves it too, but I think they're going to go with Drake May. Everybody voted before the playoffs started, so you got to look at the regular season for this. Who do you think?
I think it's going to be Stafford.
Okay.
I do. The career that he's had, 49 touchdowns.
No, he's had a great season. It's between them two.
Was it like 7 picks?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
He's had a hell of a career, and I'm happy for him. All the years that he spent in Detroit, and then he comes
9 season.
And then he comes to the Rams and
won a Super Bowl.
Wow, does great. And
Yeah,
I'm happy for him.
You can't hate him.
No.
You can, but you can't. Much respect.
Yep.
At the end of the day for him. But I do think Drake May, with the season he had, I think he gets it.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to be the offensive player of the year?
Christian McCaffrey.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly think it's Jackson and Jigba for Seattle.
We're not going to give shit to Seattle. Fuck Seattle.
He has had a great season. He has made Darnold look really good.
You see, take him away. Does Darnold have anything?
Not really.
Hear that, Rams?
Well, I mean, he's got Rashid Shaheed.
on kickoff returns.
No, he's their other wide receiver as
Oh,
well.
yes, right.
And they got good running. And if you look at the rest of it, Caleb has had a great season, but it's not good enough for him to necessarily get Offensive Player of the Year. And then you've had other people, but I really feel like it's going to be Seattle's.
Okay.
And then Defensive Player of the Year, I believe, should be Myles Garrett. You
I-
don't
I-
break
I-
the
I'm
sack
pretty-
record
I'm
and
pretty
then
sure
not
he'll get-
the
yeah.
fucking thing.
Coach of the
So-
year.
See, that one's interesting.
That's a.
It's
that could
not
be a-
Stefanski.
No. What?
I know it's crazy. Shanahan did a good bid for it for what he did, but ultimately, Vrabel.
I think it's going to be between Vrabel and maybe even McVay. Maybe even Mike McDonald.
I feel like McVay will get not as much because he did what everybody expected him to do.
Yeah.
McDowell for Seattle probably is going to get some props with everybody doing it. Ben Johnson
there you
definitely
go,
gonna
there
be
you
right
go.
up in there. But I do think there's too many people humping the Patriot train, and I think Vrabel's going to get the love. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just not a Patriots fan.
I get
But
it.
I very much get why him and May are going to get a lot of love in it.
Yep.
They're definitely getting votes, if nothing else.
Amen.
So, with that, we are going to bring this episode to an end. Like and subscribe if you haven't. It is wonderful to see you all here as we get closer to the Super Bowl and everything going on with the offseason. Pretty exciting time. Take care.
Go Niners.